Right, as always, for quad preparation, good skills, and I can import more. Wow. Ah, okay, it's 4 fragments. I only just realized I only have 4 fragments. That's fun. So I can even get with this, cause I don't think we need that at least. We have library. Did we not already have that in here? Something like that? It's just all conversations with those reticles on, and then this. And that's just. Instant silences out voices. You know what? I feel like that's gonna become of some sort of use, so I'm gonna put you in there. Everything else can stay the way it is. As usual. Normal difficulty, no guys in the background. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Like right here, right now.
Ahem. Now, during the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. I'll punish everyone also. Refute now. Let's get this crazy, awesome, crazy!
I think we all know who the most suspicious...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone! Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Because the murder happened during the magic show,
Hi-ya! I'm in top form today!
Great start.
Kenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me!
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Okay, so you're saying, well, the other person was saying, despite the fact that, the running happened way before. Still coughing, but it's hopefully a lot less now.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend?
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
What you were saying is probably wrong, but...
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Last time I tried speaking out against that, I fucking coughed myself to death, so let's not do
You
that
should
here.
thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Oh, that's totally not gonna backfire now.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me! I'll protect Himiko!
So we're starting off
But it does
with...
point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Do I need to put out the fucking truth bullet that says that proves that like there's no time of death? Ahem. Time was wide open, lads.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
I was actually just talking about the time of death. Like you fuckers are wrong. All of you are wrong.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
Oh, I can't be sure about Himiko, but did someone in general use it now? Why we flip that around? What episodes could
still
we get?
don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
Also, the fact that I just realized both Himiko and Tenko are literally right in them create a sandwich in between fucking Kokichi, that's not gonna become a problem, surely not.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Ah, girl.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
That's what happened. Oh, 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 oh.
Piranhas.
I missed it.
Savage way to go.
Ironically, the
That's wrong.
hang on.
The underwater escape was no trick,
That's...
it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Fucking Monokuma panel. Monokuma panel, like, already debunks that, because it says, cause of death was drowning. Are you having a laugh, game? Are you having a laugh? There we go. Took 3 times. Took 3 tries. But, yeah, there you go. Congratulations.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Ah, you're gonna be in for a fucking wild ride, let me tell ya.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
Way before then. Fucking... Come on.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Agreed.
I'm glad you do.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
You know, maybe you're...
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
You know, I was just about to say she's really committing to the bit here. And then he went and said it for me. Thank you.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
You sound like you have experience with that, you know.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
But... funny game.
Man, we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. Magic. Magic.
Yeah, totally.
Magic.
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Yeah, sure they fucking are.
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I agree.
Thank you. Thank you. You made that way easier than it should have been.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
You dare challenge me? You know, mere mortal. I have the power
No!
of.
Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
Okay, I'm not committing to this funny bit. I'm gonna move on.
What do you mean?
I was literally gotta commit to a bit of literally just taking my wheel off and just shouting, I am the king of the sim racers. I don't know why, I just did.
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
You dare challenge the older detective?
Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Go ahead, try me, bitch. Alright, let me just see which one was. So A was the card. A is just normal card. Y is true. Yeah. I just need to relearn that again. Okay.
The side of the tank being open
Right.
doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
Would have gone away if you well, I
That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you!
no. Can I check what that said? No? Okay. Where's that?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I've been wanting everywhere. We do this? Ah! So we can!
Cut through your words.
Very well then. That was quick.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
No. No.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
I'll take my words back then.
It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
Not exactly the culprit part, but the describing of how the trick works, yeah.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Maybe I have spare, I don't know.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
She changed her uniform.
That's it!
Okay, sure, we'll go with that then.
That's because she changed her uniform.
Alright, they have like wardrobes of like the same clothes. I completely forgot about that. I just remember.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ah! Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair, but her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win.
Absolutely certain.
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
Alright.
But that doesn't mean I use them.
Alright. Are you just gonna say it's because of the magic again? Because if it does, I am going to walk over to you and I'm gonna do something.
I didn't need them.
Right.
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 We're going to be killed!
I gave her the double middle finger from far range. They are not coming back.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Who fucking knows?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body?
Are we
From
talking
our
about...
discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
Well, what are we... So what are we talking... When are we talking here, exactly?
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body?
No.
What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Exactly.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
Now, how the hell did that work? Because if the switch happened as they left the tank, then obviously they had to have the fucking body there, but then, if the body was there, because everyone's in the same room, the fucking chime would have gone off by then anyways, as soon as everyone stepped in. You know?
At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
Not exactly that easy when you're under a 60-second time underwater too, you know. Just saying.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Could be many other people that we haven't even heard of yet.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
The advantage of religion.
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
Yeah, all 2 of them.
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I'm totally fine with that.
I don't think I was okay with
I
it.
don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
You're very devoted to the act, must be said. Sect meet and greet.
The
I'm
only
gonna.
one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs. and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist! She's not lying! She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips!
I feel like I'm getting a 1 point. That doesn't tell me much.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's
Use
body
that.
is Himiko herself.
Let me just, Right. I have the advantage of having 7 hearts instead of 5. So I think if I don't know if we take damage with 1 heart now instead of just the half heart in the other one. Okay, no. We can just go to town. We could just go to fucking town. Okay, sweet.
Anything.
Wait, oh, no one saw anything. Oh,
Ryoma's corpse
oh,
wasn't in the staircase.
wait. God, I'm already running low on time as it is. We're just gonna hit the halfway point right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're fine.
That's wrong!
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We don't need to worry about the time anymore. Okay, thank you, Gonta. You're doing almost wonders.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Let me decide where the body was hidden.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
That's true, but
Well,
that's not.
how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there,
We don't enter the tank.
then it would be plausible.
Web glass
Or maybe
pane?
the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
Whoa, why did that change?
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Why was he not eaten by piranhas, even though he was in the same tank? Oh, so I might have to leave. So I think I have to leave a Korkiyu here. Because the piranha glass was noted to be very cramped. Great, great.
Then it wouldn't have been
Great
devoured,
game.
correct?
Great game. I love it. I love this game.
Then it wouldn't have
I
been
love
devoured,
this game.
correct?
Oh, I love this game. I love this game so much right now. I love it. I love it so much.
We're separated.
Okay, so I did all of that just to get it wrong. Great. Awesome. Awesome. I then was ordered the guide, so that should be it. And I still got lost. Oh. Oh! Oh, it's saying the answer. Okay. I'm getting these all mixed up. Right, I'm gonna have to get this wrong. Right, quickly. Someone give me an answer. Thank you. Right, let's rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. Thank you. You're saving my ass.
I was wrong.
Thank you.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
Oh, there was only enough space for Himiko.
There.
How about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there,
No.
then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was... But we just couldn't see it.
I need to get this one right. Oh,
Impossible.
fuck.
You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way!
Oh my
If
god,
you put a
it
body
does
in
come
there,
down to
The
this.
piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas...
Just go for it. Just go for it. Thank you. Thank you.
agree.
Thank you. Thank you. So I was right with agreeing with Kurokiyu, just wrong with actually everything else.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to fucking take breathers.
Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Get that mouse out of here.
You know, now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
Oh, so we're saying that he wasn't hidden in the tank, but in the piranha tank up above, where it was cordoned off. You know, now that I think about it, that makes more sense than it really should.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
Cause it's glass, I guess. So, looks like it was screwing the body from view. Not that. No, we already confirmed that. It's cramped piranhas, man.
This is it!
It's gotta be. Easily.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Say it so
Gee,
innocently.
Thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful.
Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly.
Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
With this much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
That's what the conclusion can come to, yeah.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
No. Time was still way open. We haven't even discussed the time
we now
window.
have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Because he isn't
What
real.
a petty-ass god!
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial. At this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart!
That'll be Himiko's downfall, I predict, at some time later.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
No, square 3.
And why are we back to square one?
Don't question it.
Any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Well, you have a very interesting alibi in that you have one for a specific time zone, then you have one for not. Indeed, then you don't have one for another specific time zone. But the game's not gonna let you die that easily, I have a feeling.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Yeah, fucking... It's the day before nighttime.
That's it!
Because it was locked off during the fucking night.
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
What were you expecting?
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
The bitchlet?
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Actually, wait. Hold that thought. No. I don't think so. We're getting a very interesting detail known as... where is it? Is it not saying it? Is it gonna say it? Marked window frame. Yeah. Distinct abrasions on the window frame. So, wait now. Looking at the top window in the gym. That said, that also indicates that that window was already open. so someone could have probably easily snuck in. Plus, if they took the divider before... I might have already just solved how they managed to get the body in there in the first place. Probably already divided the crowds before then the not the culprit, the murderer went up to to Terrace Pro's lab, did something to Ryoma, threw him into the pool, at least with something. Maybe they threw him into the pool for the pool exactly into that tire thing, but even then that was still left out. So it's not completely solved out yet. I've just gone on a whole long tangent. Anyways, as you were...
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, she means the alarm!
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the poor
Alright,
bitch
we get
over
it.
there.
You like calling me the fucking thing, ding-a-ding-dang, the dang-along-ding-long.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yeah, of course.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
Not time window.
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Nope. Or that, I guess. It's a time window. Witnessing Ryoma. Would that work?
This is it!
I'm surprised. Wow.
If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
So that and instantly, Kokichi has just been thrown out of the equation.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
So you lay out your alibi there, then.
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Okay, that's one.
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
I don't know if we're going through the split route now, or are we not?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is!
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
I mean, She fucking denied everyone who fucking even looked at the room in the wrong way, man.
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
So it's the
Oh, wait.
multiple...
I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
Cool.
I'm not
No way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Ah, are you gonna introduce some more people in here? Is that what's gonna happen? Right, so I was correct in assuming that would be loud voices. That's good. There's their opinion in a loud voice. Blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Right, I shut them up with the A button. I think my thing already disuses that, but we'll see when the time comes at the final thing. Witnessing Ryoma.
5 minutes. Himiko and the others were with me. Until they left with Gonta. That was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
Sprinkles new here. Okay.
What? No, in my own room! Gee.
Oh, it does! It does automatically just fucking just derail everything. It just refuses it. Damn. That's badass.
Are you sure you did
Wait
not
till he
stay?
does his thing,
No,
and then just shoot from there. Right, so that one won't work, but that. Got it.
Oh no!
Still thinking that you only lose half a hat from this. So what the hell is Kokichi's account gonna do here then? Let's try this out then.
no, in my...
Oh! So it was Kokichi's thing then. Sweet! I can turn up the audio again on my end. Awesome.
No, I think Hirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it. Kokichi met Hirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock.
But that's only from 9 to 10, actually.
After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Do you want me to stick one inside you or something?
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes.
How long would it take to drown someone then?
Transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
So you don't deny it's impossible.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
Well, then again, that would only be 2 people, because Maki was in the fucking her lab the entire time. Miu was doing her own shit, and Kaito was also doing his own shit, so I don't know.
The only ones capable of that are the other 3 with no alibi.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki!
So basically just what I said was just gonna be represented here. Cool, I love it.
Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
Figure he's right, so that'd be about, so that would be has to be,
That's it!
yeah, who else?
Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec, since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear, even me.
That'd be a whole different issue.
Well, you don't like that shit?
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh yeah, that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so
Just laugh it off.
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
I don't think we needed this, like, the actual demonstration here, but thanks either way.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
And just leave it at that.
So Gonta ran away.
Good.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
At least Gonta ran away.
I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yeah, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up.
Okay, let me just find
We
that.
should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
I wonder what I've been doing with all these question marks I've had. Alibi for yesterday's one recorded, right?
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit...
No, we should do something more fun.
What was it? What's your idea then? Hit me with it.
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
That's what you're going to assume, yes.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
Well, you don't really know who went out and killed anyone anyways.
So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Right, just tell me what you're thinking of.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
Yeah. What are you saying now exactly?
Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
But that could also work both ways, would it not? Because if you know you are the culprit, you just use it the other way.
Yes, that is true.
Wait, is he gonna say that
Which means
next?
there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To
But
that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Wow, super supreme bullshit. That's my thoughts.
Work harder?
Don't summon her to her now.
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust.
Never real
How do you
between
expect to
us.
find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically.
You speak from experience, don't you?
Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Yeah, you definitely have way too much fun with this even before and then. Also, why the hell does he have like a red button now?
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the
Doesn't
two
even
suspects
show there.
argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
Still
So
doesn't
let's
see
host an
there.
argument that's totally not boring but super fun.
There. You can see it there. There's like a red button there. I only just noticed now. Out of all things. I don't even know why. I only just noticed that.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up. That's how a true class trial works.
You have way too much fun with this. I can tell.
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
I still only have 3 people marked down. Despite that how people have already written off Kurumi and such. They said at the time between murders had to happen before 8 and the 9. So even if her thing was proven between 9 and 10, that still leaves 8 and 9 wide open. I swear they said something between the alibis being at least proven between then and there at least.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know.
I forgot I can't use reactive voice. I would have used it there, but I can't. All I can do is this.
That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
Split file sudden.
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The game could have revealed that in a much more intriguing way, but no, just put it right in her face.
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma.
I can't wait for this one. Just have us in it. And when
When
it does, I'm gonna
I went
leave.
straight to his room to borrow it.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
You sure?
One of these two had it?
He hasn't even given names to these two, by the way. Just want to say that.
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Me, I had it. It was mine. I had it all along. It was all a false ruse. Can I just say neither as a blanket term here? I'm gonna say it as such, because I know it's not the actual answer here.
Damn it!
So, cool. Right. I know what I said earlier. I'm gonna fucking go ahead and say it. Let me guess. Kyle had it. Nope, that only left to Maggie then. Right. Apologies for those who actually want to see that, but yeah. So apparently it was you then.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess?
Have a guess yourself.
Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito.
And Kaitos belongs to who? Can you tell us that?
Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that?
I already know what the culprit is. It's none of those two. And I'm not gonna say it until the culprit actually gets revealed.
Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute.
How?
What are you trying to...
Are you gonna say something here? No? I'll make you say it then.
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
There you go. I had to poke you a little bit, but you said the thing that you were going to say.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either!
Huh?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
If it's a hunch you've got and you're supposed to be the sidekick, then I guess we're gonna trust you with that then.
Hunch?
You better not be wrong.
Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
Huh, you don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
I've seen worse, I guess.
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
A damned idiot!
Wait, how many does this make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. This might end up in a split. Right.
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in
Oh,
Himiko too.
that's possibly one.
Wanting to believe in
2,
someone is a beautiful
3.
act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
So we saw 2.
He's an idiot after all.
Okay, I guess that makes 6 for you then.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
So then that's 6-3, which would make 9.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them?
Through fucking brute force. That's simple as it gets.
Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain
So
suspect.
I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Right.
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Right. So the window would play a factor then.
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
I don't know, you gotta figure it out. I was just about to mention about how we haven't just, like, got to the intermission. Look, we already just got to now. Of course I want to save. You never know what's gonna happen.
Now then,
This is a replay.
The hell you saying?
uh-oh. Yeah. Now then.
The hell you saying?
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Cool. Cool.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I'm putting my gloves on for this. That's how you know I'm getting. This is how you know I'm getting professional. You put the gloves on.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate.
God, this is so weird.
It must have been a little after midnight last night.
Right. Say it again. I'm not committing to this bit.
Maki,
More
just
than 5
ignore
minutes.
that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Maybe one, but who knows?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki has? Yes, someone we need. Who knows who had those Modus videos? Well, it can only be you, or... moment. After a long rotation, you. It's gonna be you or you. Not you, you. Because you had the Modus videos, did you not?
It's you!
I was correct in my decision, it seems.
That would be Kokichi. So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Or they're just quiet.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
I don't think she'd care about that.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
They fucking mentioned 8 to 10. So I wasn't going crazy thinking that you were just thinking about 8 to 10. We haven't even discussed 8 to 9 yet, I think.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
I think we've gotten to that point where I have to take these gloves off. These are not good for controllers, they're only good for steering wheels.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
However, if this could also get very twisted, you know?
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
So you're still not answering the question?
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
That's what the insect meeting greet was for, after all.
I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
So, are we splitting here or are we not? Or not? Oh no, do I have to use lie here?
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
Wait a minute.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
Ah, we can get so many.
If you can't
Thank
prove
you
your
for the
point,
time save.
then it's the same as an outright lie.
Do I have to lie about Maki being alone here?
Did
Or
anyone
does
see those two
count
together?
as the lie to use here? Okay, so that is not it.
Damn it!
Okay, so it just takes the normal amount of damage then. So I just use a lie. I might as well just use it for like an actual statement and not be a coward about it. That's
I met
cool
with
enough.
Ryoma the previous night.
Let's try doing this then. Okay, that does not work either.
Damn it!
So then that would not work with that then. So going to his account is just entirely fucked then.
If no one can prove that...
Okay,
I always
right.
know the
So
truth.
guess it was that then. Awesome. Got through the hard part and I didn't even need a
I
guide
might
for
not
it.
be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh? Please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say any. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
So that's 5.
Belief shall set you free!
6.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Yeah, that fucking tone. You think you can sneak that in, couldn't you? My eyes are fucking firmly on you. I'm going to sucker punch you with a glove. So get ready.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
After the window was opened.
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick Cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone!
I see through your arguments.
So we're going for the
Disagreement?
split then. Very well then. I mean, fair enough.
What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
I wasn't even counting, but sure, I can check for ya. 1, 2. 4. There's no real indication of it being a split, but hey, we'll go for it.
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Again.
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Do you think you are Akihiko from Persona 3?
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
So, does that thing just happen again then? yes, it literally just happens again with like the same fucking people who are alive. Awesome. Fuck that glove in particular, man. Right.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
Attack!
Pool
No,
next
fuck!
to gym also off limits.
Lucky! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Of course, the one thing I miss has to be fucking
piranha tank
Kokichi's.
is-
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning?
Angie!
Before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply... Himiko!
Remember, the rules state that
Kaito!
rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But Pool,
But should we
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's
Right, there we go.
testimony too.
Right, let's not fuck this up now. Damn, I only got 3 wrong that time. Button mashing really comes supreme at points, does it not?
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
So we did come to that same
certainly couldn't be
conclusion
tossed
then.
in. It would need to be placed carefully.
I was just talking, like, I don't know if it was an hour or so ago, but I definitely was talking about the fact they could have set the fucking tank up early. They definitely could have done that, and now it's come to fruition. Holy shit.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
There's no time to move it. No? Okay, that's interesting. I can solve really intricate things, but the other thing just couldn't work. That couldn't be used in the crime. It can be moved because it ended up there. But, fuck it. Okay. Great. I love how I always mess up on like the smaller, intricate things. And then the bigger things, you know, just
The
I
only
can't get
reason
it
the ladder
first
reached
try.
the window
Like,
was
I don't-
because it was on the stage.
I don't get it myself either. I don't get myself.
If you use the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
her back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen, not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
I don't think that even needed to be said, honestly.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty!
I'm sure Kokichi's gonna be so happy about this, isn't he?
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I'm working on it.
I know. I have to do something, but...
No good as a detective. Mate. I control you, and we both, and I like detectives, and you're the fucking detective, man. Come on. I fucking got this shit.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Ah, right.
He was killed?
Great. So it is gonna come down
Wouldn't
to the
it be
piece of
more efficient
cloth.
if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Yes, it very much is. You thought that wasn't the thing?
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Himikawa under the bridge?
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Cold. Jeez. No lies this time, thankfully. Ah, look up.
First,
Look up the side of the
crime
shower.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Indeed it was.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
Yes, that is true.
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal?
Now, what does sound mean? Hang on. I'm gonna need to do something here. I'll be honest, that didn't really give me much. So, we're lost. I have 4 goals.
First, let's establish the
Maybe
crime
not.
scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Let's try this then.
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
Actually, that would. Yeah, that's
wrong!
yeah, because of the pool rules. Just took a second time viewing to see that.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Well, now you're gonna make me do something again. Well, I've got bad news for him. The Jets didn't make it, but neither did the New England Patriots. Don't ask why I look up this information. I just think it's relevant to the case, okay? You gotta be informed at all times.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Yes.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Was Ryoma killed? Was Ryoma killed? Oh, what clue shows that where Ryoma was killed? Not there. Would we say the scratched sink? I feel like I had to be it.
This is it!
Alright, looks like I was right.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Scratches were caused by... wherever the fuck the scratched handcuffs were.
This is it!
We're getting back on it.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him.
No.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by...
He doesn't know.
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid.
It's so disgusting you laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Someone like him?
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
A shortcut. I mean... say it, and then something like this, is it not?
There!
Yeah, as I thought.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think a culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Like, what do you mean, the kill method or something? Ah, we're finally in Psych Taxi. So it's basically just, pretty much just Crazy Taxi, but not Crazy Taxi. And Accelerators A for unknown reasons. Just one answer, you just lose life. Okay, focus energy damage, that's a new one. Responding to earlier inconvenience. I think I already did. Did I just get a jump start from that? What about this always have A and then I find that funny. The body was brought from where? Oh, this car's moving by itself now. Body was brought from the lab window. Sorry, brought from the lab window or the lab door. Not the lab. Not whatever I just hit then. Oh my god, I just realized the amount of damage I took from there. Fuck. I said the lab window, lab door. I'm gonna go lab window. I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. Let's take it easy then. Let's not fuck it up. Constant 130. I'm assuming it's gonna be some sort of cars here or something. showing CGI from the actual like, thing itself. I feel like that's kind of funny. The body was brought to the gym from where? So the body was brought to the gym from the pool, right? Pool doesn't come up with... Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. I don't know! Oh, fuck. I'm going gut feeling. Gym window. Okay. Okay. I was so focused on the word itself that I didn't realize it was gym in front of it, so I was freaking out for no reason. Wait, is it now that the cars appear? Oh yeah, definitely. Gotta realize when the hitboxes can hitbox, you know? Like, if that kind of makes sense. See, those are cars there now. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just slow down and then just continue on with your day. That is if they don't swerve. I don't think they do. Which is nice. Ah, missed that one. That's a shame. I can get these two, no cap. Ah, it's a shame. Oh, hit marker man. Thank you very much, I'll be taking that. How was it moved? From the classroom window to the gym window. How was it moved from the class window to the gym window? From window to window? Wow! I'm impressed, I got that completely correct. I thought I was gonna have to resort to using a guide, but thank the Lord, it hasn't come to that.
I've got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
I'll say I was considering that.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown.
Oh,
But
right,
perhaps
because it was
another way.
the light baton was holding up that, was it not?
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Yeah, the light baton.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Or the... Oh. Wow, I really didn't lose much then, actually.
There!
Okay, we'll go with that then.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
What mysterious mystery?
During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
I can make the answer myself to prove your job
So,
wrong.
during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
Sure looks like it.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
Ah, are we saying yeah, had to be used as some kind of zip line or something?
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Funny.
Wait, who said that?
Don't question it.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Well, we got 15 additional feet to do it, you know.
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope.
Oh,
There
is he
was
talking about
only
the
one,
rope that
though.
that tire had in it?
Oh, then it impossible.
Wait
Sorry.
a minute. I mean, I could be used as rope then. But first I said it looked like trash. It's not that. It's not what I'm thinking. Ah, tennis net cable.
This is it!
I suppose it could have been that too, I guess.
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Diagram's a little bit
Wow,
iffy,
that's
but you know
amazing,
what? I'll
Gonta.
take it for what it
You're
is.
so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Did you come to the conclusion that they used handcuffs for this?
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
So you did come to that conclusion then, yeah.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
But they're right though. It doesn't have to specifically hit the window, it just has to get there. Because like, the window's like so close to the thing, all you have to do is get the ladder, throw it up, get the body, and then just fuck that shit in there. I'm a fucking genius. I'm even more a genius than the genius themselves. And I don't even need to be questionably questionable to do that. Oh my god.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Yes, there is.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
So if they put it on there, went down there, they would have to have stopped there then. Because the arms are over it, but the body isn't. So So if it had enough force, it would just wrap around and then get caught in that. Assuming he's already drowned.
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh. Would that be a good first word? Ah, so it is. So it would be or I think I need to flash it again. Okay, it has something related to rope then. So rope. Okay, a rope. Have a bee there. Rope. You know what that thing is. No. Let's try just plain old W then. Okay. Rope. Rope. It'll be W-A, right? Oh, it is. Ah. It really just spells out rope way. Right.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Ah, mind mine. Cool. Look the minute. And take up the answer. Two or more of the same color connect. White, pink, yellow, white. Okay, get a picture. Oh god. Okay. No. That was a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Right. Let's not fuck ourselves in the foot here. So it's white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can work this for you. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of that are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's one piece left, you can just press A to break it, but that will require a time penalty. Okay. So, let's make you then. That creates a line then. That's gonna be a time penalty. Whoops. Yeah, that's a -10 second time penalty then. Copy that. I'm getting... I think we're getting to it now. Go. Ah. Probably look at getting rid of all of them as like one. Let's start from the left side then. Let's go from there. So you're left over, I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, you got to be really careful with how you do this. And don't fuck it up like that. Oh god. Ah, oh, great. Can I just answer the question now? I fucked it. I don't believe it. I fucked it. Dude. I fucked it. Ah, can I just select them from here? Oh, I just need to get rid of everything that is there. Okay. So it's not that. Right. Saved.
I see it.
Saved. Whew. I thought I was done. I thought I was gone. I thought I had to get rid of everything.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Oh, exactly.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
It's not like I needed that input anyways. I kinda gathered as much. Like, it's only, we don't even, like, the way the rules are written, I think it only would have counted if the full body was in it. Like, say a pixel of your toe is not fully in there, then you're not getting killed.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
Because the slipper wasn't actually worth that much. Have you ever thought about that? No, you haven't. Because all that life, you've spent time not thinking.
But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Yeah, I think I figured out who the culprit is. Oh,
Ropeway
no.
murder! Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
It was nighttime,
That's it!
obviously.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh? What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
So, is the mistake what I think the mistake is?
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us.
That's not a mistake.
No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi,
Do you already know who the culprit is?
Yep, I think I do. Cause, you know that one mistake?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
No, I'm trying to build up suspicion. So people are gonna, like, be surprised when they see who the killer is.
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
I wholeheartedly believe it's you. It has to be, doesn't it?
It has to be you!
Great. My suspicions were correct.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Oh, if it is, then this is gonna be the saddest thing I've ever done.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Hey, calm.
Oh.
You calm down.
So
Don't
Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
Looks like I'm gonna have to save the explanation for later then.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Very clearly, I am. I very much am, despite how much I love that character. I have to.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Aye. Never ends. And about for yesterday.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
No, we do.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
Does that matter?
She and Ryoma could have totally shared, didn't you?
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I believe most of us do not.
No. Alright. So how many don't have it then? Right, because we're talking on the basis of nighttime. That was stupid. You know what? I'm gonna run out of time. So I'll admit it. The fact that I like this character is kind of clouding what I think would be correct and what would be correct, which is nice. So, looks like I'm gonna have to use the guide again. I'm not gonna be able to see where the hell I'm going here. Right. And again, my love for a character is clouding my sight. Because that might seem so obvious to someone, but because I liked Kirumi so much, I didn't even consider it. Conflictions.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no do you?
An alibi for
I'll just try
nighttime?
and limit my usage.
I believe most of
feel
us
like
do not
I
have
have
one.
been doing actually.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could
There you go. There's the answer.
That's wrong!
I am surprised I didn't even get a fee for that. I thought I was bang on the money. Man.
The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Ah. So you too then, huh?
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
So... that's fun. What do we have? Ah, I already know what this is gonna be.
If it were solely the rope and partitions, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
I can't get that one.
I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative when you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Because it fell from your point of view, did it not? That's where it fell.
I was wrong!
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words!
I'm jumping ahead of myself, man. Jeez.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for yours.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit.
But I assume that's not what you're gonna do.
But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
Right.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about? I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Those that who are dead, I guess.
Someone outside of the academy?
Akuma said they were already dead.
Do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh?
Good question.
The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Are you still not willing to give up?
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This...
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit.
So you are hell-bent on not giving up then. hurts, but we're gonna need to break it down more.
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid.
Wait, she could have gotten... Actually... Did they mix up the dead's PPW? Did they mix up the dead people's videos as well?
I wish to serve everyone.
Because if so, that makes this a whole lot more...
So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit?
Yes. Yes.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
I'm gonna have to prove it to you then.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Hey, he speaks the truth. Don't diss him.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit.
Nuh-uh.
You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Do I need to pull up the
But
truth
you cannot
bullet
accuse
again?
me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
Sorry, I'm having a coughing fit. Totally.
It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Do you need me to prove all of you fuckers wrong? Because I will do it. I will fucking do it.
Maybe we should think it over
Suji,
one
do
more
you
time.
agree?
I made a promise.
I think you agree with what I'm saying here.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
He agrees with me. He's not backing down either.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body.
So same as me then.
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Falls quite literally indeed.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
What truth? All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
I'll prove you wrong. Fucking black piece of fabric. It's the moment you've been waiting for.
The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
Well, motives. I'd say it.
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
I already did.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Right.
You are incorrect. What is this
Damn it.
truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
Right.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth,
Fuck.
everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth,
Oh god, I didn't even need to do that.
I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence! You are only providing us with speculation! We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you
Fucking
interfere?
lagged.
I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence! You are only providing us with speculation! We only wish to protect everyone. What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here!
There we go.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
It's not quite the piece of trash I thought it came from, but god, was my deduction right from the get-go, man.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your...
Man, I cut the fucking keyboard off, man.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
I will show you the truth.
Handcuffed victim. Do you have handcuffed victim? Let's get to that first. Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected. Yeah, that's where that goes. Okay, good. Here's the body carried to. sperms swarming in the tank. Okay, got that at least. What would you use to transport the body on the ropeway? Handcuffed. Did the handcuffed victim come earlier? Must be. It's right here. Alright, so that was there then. And the gym was the rope tied. Gym with no frame rope. That was easy. What was used as a partition in the piranha tank? The piranha tank then. Everything's made of metal. The piranha didn't eat was the metal handcuffs in the water. Thin and long item Cobra took from the gym. Yeah. So Hankina tube's taken from. Not taken from the pool. Okay. How weird. Whatever. We got it now. Good work, me.
This is the truth of the case! The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. they couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Man. That's all I have to say.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Yep. Bet your bottom dollar it is. Use this again. Thanks.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
I wonder who that one vote to me was for.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
I think we all know the answer to that, unfortunately. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to say to myself, why the fuck did I predict it so bang on? And I feel like I have the answer why. As much as it's so weird to say, I figured out the fucking murderer the day after I recorded last week. Because I was looking back through the video and whatnot, since I usually went through recording and something. And I noticed something about Kurumi's dress. A part of it was seemingly torn off. And I don't know how I made the assumption of the fact that that part of her dress that was cut off she already had. I don't know how I ended up guessing that that part of the dress would have fallen off into the pool. But I was so damn close to getting the fucking damn method of how they got caught bang on. Like, I'm shocked. As much as I didn't wish for that to be the case, honestly, I have to give myself a pat on the back because I'm surprised that I managed to make such an accurate, prediction, a week ago, and have it become true. I'm just shocked. It was something else, I'll tell you that.
Oh my! Ah!
Thank goodness.
You gotta be kidding me!
Good lord.
Yeah.
Wait!
No way.
Yoo-hoo! The truth is,
Huh?
Hey!
Damn it.
Ah!
no way!
Shut up!
Say,
How?
Kokichi Oma has said the line of a Risa song. In other news, the world's fucking ending tonight.
no.
What?
Um,
What's wrong?
I do not agree.
Damn.
Please!
I swear to God, if Kurumi feels that she had my fucking video, I'm done. I'm
Understood.
gonna walk away.
I shall take that request.
Well, you know.
Yes. That is correct.
Ah, okay.
What are you saying?
May I?
hey,
Huh?
Yes.
The fuck's going on?
Huh? No.
Eh?
Oh!
huh?
Dumbass!
Eh?
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah? Yeah!
Daddy!
Hey, Father!
Hey,
What? You stupid!
Well now.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Hey!
What's wrong?
Yes.
So,
That's right!
Very well then.
all right! Back by popular,
Yeah,
who's
this
the
is-
most important person in your life? Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country.
Is there a catch here?
He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
No. Monokuma did not just fucking impersonate Trump. Right. There's your laughter for today. Time to get serious.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people,
You said there was only 13 people left on Earth, right?
an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
Assuming we're still under the 2 years of memory loss like we were with the previous 2 games, I think that fortunate event has already happened.
What event, you ask?
No need to finish it off. We know how it ends.
Huh? What?
Yes.
Wait!
What is this?
I do not agree. This is my selfless devotion. I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
I see.
Huh?
You really don't get it.
How rude!
I see.
Incredible.
But
Actually. Yoo-hoo!
I do not know.
I have a feeling, alright.
That's...
That is correct.
Huh?
Wait. Can I get the... If the ultimate hold is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation, isn't that just another slick word for the fucking biggest, most devastating event in human history? Is that just another way of saying what it is?
I do not know.
End all, huh?
This is my selfless devotion.
But, like, when we first entered the trial grounds, Monokuma specifically said that only the 13 of us were alive. If he is telling the truth, then surely that would have set alarm bells off in you. Surely.
My apologies.
If so...
But
I don't like that. Why?
Wait!
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Am I not going to just say that again? Why does he sound like Monodime here? Ah, I can't say it again. But still, he sounded like Monodime when he was saying that.
Hey,
Only this world now.
Huh? 100%.
He's flying a completely different fucking world here now, Jesus.
What are you trying to
Plot
pull?
thickens.
Cuz! Shing! Yo!
Shut up!
Oh? Dang it!
Oh, I see.
That is...
Huh? Weird!
I do not agree. Do you agree?
Huh?
That is... That is correct.
Got it. You're...
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
Then...
But...
What?
Because...
Even after all this time, he still ends up making himself find a way to make me want to kill him.
What are you talking about?
Awesome.
Wait!
Hmm?
Huh?
Well, you know...
I told you. Why? What?
Yeah. But
Hey,
no. Jeez. In other words, please.
that's true.
Well, you know...
Hey!
Ah...
Huh?
Okie dokie!
I mean,
All right! Who's the most important person in your life? This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro!
it literally doesn't show anyone.
Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry.
I can die for this cause you're on. Jeez.
Always messing around.
I see.
It can't be!
Damn.
But... Because...
Yes. For everyone. My apologies.
You need something?
Hey! Huh? Gonta...
Unfortunately.
You did what you needed to do. You did what you needed to do, buddy.
Shuichi!
Huh?
Hey! All right! Listen up. I mean, don't worry about it. Of course!
Jeez. But...
So divine!
You mean a tour damn idiot.
Shut up!
Well, I mean you.
But
That was just me putting my Coke can in the bin. Don't mind it.
because
I mean, unfortunately, I saw that shit in the trials, man.
Huh? But
You mean?
Really?
Cut it out.
That is correct. You must live.
Huh?
I see.
You must live.
Why are you saying you instead of... Yeah.
I will survive!
There you go. Now you're saying it correctly.
I have to escape! I won't die here!
Oh. Is this that song name or is it not?
damn it!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hey! Please!
I will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
That's okay. It's fine.
Yeah?
Let's get along. We are all friends. I will not forgive that.
Huh?
Wonderful.
That's nice. They're so cute. They're so freaking cute. How horrible!
Stop it!
I don't like that.
I'll protect you!
Come on, come on! 'Cause Atua says so.
I see, yes.
That's true.
Okay.
Hey, hey!
Of course!
However... That's...
Huh?
I see.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's so mean. It's a lie. Because...
You're right.
That's right.
Firework. That's the first word I say after all of this. Firework. This one was definitely a less case of being so shocked that I couldn't speak. Like, I just didn't find any words to talk about until that came up. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. I haven't muted myself or anything. Perseverance, probably. Perseverance takes you a long fucking way, man. Really does.
For now,
You're right.
Why, you? I won't forgive you!
It'll be okay.
What's wrong?
But why?
Hey, so...
Okay.
Hey!
Huh?
Well, now... What is it?
You get it?
Swear to God, Kokichi. Don't make me go for the monitor just to kill you.
Huh?
Okay, if you said Suichi, I would have just crawled through the monitor and I would have killed you. That still gives the same outcome, but I don't have to go crawl through my fucking monitor to do that.
Huh? What?
Ah. Well, you know.
Huh?
Which means...
Hold on!
Nope. I guess I don't even have to do that job then. Cool. Fantastic.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki! What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
Oh.
Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
To have that revealed from him. Okay, this is... Okay, wow, right. Okay, cool, awesome. Right, cool. So before this story ends, I'm gonna need to admit something right here, right now. So, the people who are watching, would they know? No, they wouldn't know. They would have to have heard of a certain, they would have to heard of a certain Mokuro Ikusaba, right? The, supposed ultimate despair, which really was the, ultimate malicious, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I liked Mokuro Ikusaba just because of how, like, not well known she was, honestly. And for the lack of screen time she got in total. And I also liked it because of her fucking actual ultimate thing. So, to have Maki be revealed as an ultimate assassin has ironically fucked up in has accidentally blown up in Kokichi's face, because now that is just gonna make me like her more, because it's genuinely interesting. How the hell, how does something like that work? Is Maki a part of the same group that Mukuro is? That's another new question that I must get sorted out, though I think I probably already know the answer. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I shall shave. Not save, shave. I shall save. Make sure the save works. And that'll do.